So let's take a look. Here's just a, I don't know, pickup artist cringe compilation. We'll see how this goes.
There was my little pony, my little pony.
Howdy.
Oh, and a ton of their stuff involves just approaching women in public. Mystery, I think, when he did his disgusting TV show, it was in clubs, mostly. I think there were a couple times they did it outside of clubs, but at least in the club, and I'm not saying you should just approach strangers in the first place. A lot of people just want to mind their own business, but at least in a club or a bar, you're in a social situation where it's somewhat expected that other people might try and interact with you. However, some pickup artists will instead decide, hey, you know what would be a great idea? Going and bothering women while they're minding their own business, like this looks like it's at a bookstore or a library. I'm not sure which. Someplace with books. This person's got a Something for Dummies book. And they just want to bother them and try and pick them up that way. Sometimes they'll also approach women on the street, which I think they also did on the pickup artist. They had set the guys up like on this bridge where a lot of people jog or run, and then they had them try and like stop the women to talk to them. Basically a lot of really bad advice about harassing other people when they're trying to mind their own business.
What you studying? A test.
Oh, for MCATs.
Which one?
MCATs? It's the men's one.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Do I know you?
You're in a library, I'm guessing. You're in a library. The reason that you can't hear her is because she's speaking quietly. Because you're in a library where people go to be quiet and read and study and use the resources of the library. It's also a place that even if you don't need a book, it's generally a quiet, respectful place where people kind of mind their own business and know that other people, especially if it's like a college library or something, you know that people are there working on their degrees or studying for tests or whatever, so you just leave each other alone. It's just a quiet place to focus on whatever you're doing. Don't approach people in there and try and hit on them. Just don't do it. Why would you do it? Why do you want to go and harass people when they're trying to study for something like the MCATs that this woman is doing? Like, I cannot highlight enough that this poor woman is just trying to study to get a medical degree to go and be a fucking doctor, and this douchebag in a leather jacket rocks up like, hey, I know you might be studying, but have you considered, instead of focusing on your career and the future of you as a human being, providing to society skills that you're learning, how about you suck my dick? Like, anger, just anger, flames on the side of my face. I cannot reiterate enough how bad this is.
Maybe from another life.
Oh, that's a terrible line. Do I know you? The answer is no. I'm sorry for bothering you and walking away, not trying to turn it into a smooth line. Maybe in another life, baby. I see you're studying anatomy. How about we go back to my place and study some more? Wink, wink. No! Go away!
My name's Glenn. Nice to meet you. Cool. You said, oh, it's math.
No, MCATs.
MCATs.
It's the medical.
Wow, he didn't even... She said like 2 full sentences because she's in that awkward place where you're trying to signal to someone non-verbally, I don't want to talk to you, but you don't want to just say, hey, you know, F off. So she's only said like 2 sentences, full sentences. Everything else has been a one-word answer, basically. And he couldn't even listen to the one sentence where she said, I'm studying for the MCATs. It's a medical thing. He couldn't even focus on the one sentence that came out of this woman's mouth. My God. Beelzebub, my phone broke yesterday. Pepe hands. Pepe hands? What does that
Nothing
mean?
funny about the tools of capitalism.
I'm sorry your phone broke, though. That sucks. MMO addicted with 20 bits. I never got the anatomy joke. It's stupid cringe, and I don't know why it's a thing. Yeah.
School admissions test.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I thought it was like, had something to do cat related.
Oh, that's a bad joke too. I thought it was cat related because the acronym has a cat MCAT. Ha 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 ha. Jokes.
But I've never heard of MCATs. You're probably a lot smarter than me, so
You've never heard of the MCATs? What?
that's probably why.
It's just like harder than SATs, but kind of like GMAT or like LSAT.
Really?
It's a standardized test.
Okay. So you're still in high school.
AJ 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 I8. Thank you for following.
I am a senior at Penn.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
You're still in high school. Do you know what the MCATs are? Jesus Christ. Frustrating.
And you're going for chemistry.
What? How many times can she explain to you that it's medical, it's medicine, it's medicine related? The MCATs, as far as I know, and I might be wrong, but I feel like I know more than this guy. Basically, you take them to get into medical school. It's like your LSATs before you go into like law school. It's to determine what med school you can get into. How is this guy this dumb? MMO addicted with 20 bits. I mean, I'm more of a dog person. Would be a way better joke. Dog is a file format. I wouldn't get that.
There's nothing funny about
Hello,
the tools of
Baja.
capitalism.
Turf Warfare with 20 bits. I found this sovereign citizen with a boat living in Puerto Rico hiding from the U.S. government. He has an online learning platform for peers without hierarchy and wrote a poem about playing with non-binary whale who is God. What? What? Like a video? You found a video of this guy? If so, send it to me and I'll do it for Sovereign Citizen Day, whenever that is.
My major is called Health and Societies. I'm a humanities major.
Okay. Interesting. What does that entail? Like, I'm guessing some sort of anthropology.
How can someone be this oblivious to the conversation that you don't understand that someone doesn't want to talk to you? Like, I imagine we've all, at least to some extent, been in a situation where we don't realize that we're in a conversation that the other person doesn't want to be having. But, like, this is a level that goes beyond just obliviousness. This is, like, almost intentional malice. Like, I know you don't want to be in this conversation, and I do not care. I will change your mind. Ugh.
Yeah,
Some
kind
sort
It's
of-
like anthropology and like sociology and a lot of history related to medicine.
Very cool. What made you want to do that?
I didn't want to major in science.
Yeah.
Are you a student?
You want to watch a gay pickup artist at some point? I don't know if that exists. There are a ton of people in the world. I'm not going to say it doesn't exist, but I think part of pickup artistry as a grift relies upon certain men's perceptions that the motives and actions of women are unknowable, right? They feel so alienated and distant from women, like they don't even see them as human beings, basically, that they don't feel like just being a human being and going up to, like, I'm not even going to say going up to a woman, because, like, no one wants to just be approached randomly like that. But, like, interacting with women on a daily basis like a normal human being and eventually maybe getting to know someone and pursuing either a sexual or romantic relationship, whatever. Like, they cannot conceive of that because they are so distant from seeing women as people, so it relies on them thinking, well, I better figure out the cheat codes to get women to want to sleep with me, which is where the grifter pickup artists come in and they say, like, ooh, I'll teach you what women really want to hear, as if women are all, you know, one monolithic block of hive mind of some sort. Whereas I think, you know, in like, same-sex relationships, you don't have that same idea that you're, like, completely different species. So I don't know. It might exist somewhere. I haven't heard of it though. MMO addicted with 20 bits. Incels, MGTOWs, and pickup artists are very, very straight and toxic masculinity. Gays are likely a vast minority. Yeah, pretty much.
I am kind of not. I kind of just like sneak into classes and try and, like, you know, learn what I can.
Why are you admitting to sneaking into classes? What? How far does this one go? Okay, it's
Very
only
cool.
going for like another
Very cool.
minute.
When's your test?
January 23rd.
What shirt is this? This is one of the ones you got me recently. That you gave to me, I think, when I was at your place, not this last time, but the time before that.
Heavy.
está muy...
Hi, Nightmare EXE.
Gente?
Gente.
No, está muy...
Oh, I don't speak Spanish.
Tú está muy
Bonita.
hermosa.
Ah.
Oh, no,
What
no,
are you
don't,
doing?
Don't do that.
I'm gonna meet with the friends.
The friends.
Yes.
Can I be your friend? Your new
Maybe.
friend? Nuevo amigo.
No, amigo. Where are you from?
I'm English,
Ah, okay.
but I did go to Colombia.
Really?
Yes.
When?
Several years ago. Several years ago.
7 years.
Several. And I like Colombian women very much.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
And I like you. Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Oh my god, they're all so bad at talking to people. Maybe that's... Like, is that just the root of it? All these people are super bad at communicating with others. Therefore, they like... They think they need to force it? I don't know. I don't talk to people in public, but I feel like if I had to talk to anyone, you know, man, woman, non-binary, whoever in public, I could have a conversation with them. I'm not gonna force a conversation with them. I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, we're standing in an elevator, I better start making small talk. But like, if a natural opportunity for conversation arises, it shouldn't feel this forced. You're just like, oh, hey, how you doing? It's weird this line we're in, right? Super long. That's also bad because it's not natural. You can't force a conversation and have it sound good. Like, if you're gonna talk to someone, there's a reason you're talking to them, typically. Thank you to... What was it? Did I miss some bits? MMO addicted with 20 bits. Hey, just, you know, sneak into classes with, you know, chloroform and, you know, kidnap women to worship on my sex altar. Oh shit, the guide told me not to say that part out loud. Sorry, can you pretend you did not hear that? Some pickup artist trainee, probably.
I would like to get to know you. I just had a drink of wine, and I can't remember if you told me your name. Did you tell me your name?
Joanna?
Joanna, right. Steve.
Steve.
So you're going to a party now?
Yes, it's a birthday of my friend.
So you...
I feel so bad. Like, I feel so bad for... What's the word I want to use? Let's say traditionally beautiful women. The kind of women that you see in media and are like, you know... I feel really bad for them because they must get harassed by men constantly. I would not be able to deal with that level of frustration. It would be ridiculous. I don't understand how these women don't straight up just, when any man approaches them at this point, just be like, I don't want to fuck you. I don't want to fuck you. For the last time, I do not want to fuck you. Kitty Cat Nikki, thank you for subscribing.
With all your friends and I guess it would be a bit weird if I came along to that party. It would be a bit strange.
Could be.
I don't know. What can we do?
I don't know.
Maybe we can go out another time.
Yes.
Would you like that?
So. Yes. Why
You have
not?
nice eyes.
Oh no!
I can see you're nice, genuine, you know?
Maybe. You're so funny.
Sorry?
You're so funny.
Well, because I just say what I feel, you know?
Okay.
Like I look into your eyes and I just say what I feel like saying at that moment, you know?
Okay, thank you.
So which bar are you going to?
I don't know yet. Maybe Piccadilly.
Okay, here's a hint. Here's a hint. For anyone who's bad at reading non-verbal signals, right? In terms of having a conversation with someone. And this isn't always the case, but often, if you're having a conversation with someone and it's very one-sided and you are adding and adding and adding to the conversation, like you're adding details and questions and stuff, and the person continually answers you in very short ways, and they just say like, yep, okay, oh, you're funny, yep, oh, really, they don't want to talk to you. Like, I'm not telling you to, just maybe find a way to gracefully leave that conversation, okay? People who are having conversations that they're enjoying, usually there's a pretty equitable back and forth of like, hey, oh, you do that? Oh, I do this. That's interesting. We should talk, you know what I mean? There's like there's a dynamic. You're not just talking at someone, you're talking with someone. Dudes spanking dudes with 20 bits. Would pickup artists count as chuds? Also, here is a cleanse for later. Yeah, I'd say they're probably chuds, if not they're chud adjacent.
Hi.
Really? It's very sexy when you say it like that.
Why sexy?
Well, just the accent, you know?
Ah, yes, I know.
Like a British woman says it, it's not sexy at all.
But it's too much accent or no?
No, it's está muy bien.
Está muy bien.
That accent. And the skirt. I'm very forward, aren't I?
Really?
You know forward?
Forward.
Like I say, I'm very forward with you.
Oh, don't touch her. Don't touch her. Don't touch the hair.
Colombian
Don't,
men,
oh,
are
no,
they
no, no,
very
no,
forward
no.
as well?
Oh, God.
Yes.
Keep your face
Do they
away
come
from
and
her
talk
face.
to you and they like this?
What is
and they're,
happening?
Like, touching
No.
you like this?
No.
Is that what they do? I mean, do you like that? As long as you like
Danger,
the guy. Right?
Will Robinson.
It depends.
Danger.
I mean, if I was like this, like,
Red alert.
I like you. You wouldn't like it, would you?
No, I like.
You like tall
Like
men.
you, yes.
I like you.
No?
You can give me a kiss then. Can I give you one? Is it too soon to kiss?
Jesus fucking
Is
Christ.
it too soon to kiss each other?
Yes?
Because we don't know each other.
Don't fucking touch her. Don't fucking touch her. Don't fucking touch her after she just said no to you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Policia. Muy importante. I don't know Spanish. Someone please help this poor woman. Look at this. I want to show this freeze frame after, like, to every... And I'm not saying every man is a creep. I don't think they are. But, like, enough of them are that it's a problem. Every single man should see this, just in case they're one of the ones that are, so they can be told, like, look, just because someone isn't actively slapping you in the face does not mean they aren't horrified and want you to go away. Like, she's probably afraid of reprisal from this man. If she immediately was like, okay, F off, you need to leave, you're creeping me out, do not touch me, there's gotta be like a 1 in 10 chance he's just gonna beat the crap out of her, right? Like, affirmative consent, affirmative enthusiastic consent is key, folks. Okay? Needed. You need it. There is no God, Hannah. I mean, I agree.
I'm very persistent, aren't I?
Stop. No, you're not persistent. You're a creep. You're someone who's creepily assaulting this woman. Stop. Stop.
I have to go.
Jesus, I'm glad that one's over. That one physically hurt.
You're very,
Oh no, is this some American dude who's gonna try and hit on women in Japan? Could you not? Could the weebs not?
how do you say cute?
Thank you.
Cute, you know that? I'm Matt. What's your name?
My name is Komachi.
Komati?
Yeah.
Ah, nice to meet you, Komati. I like your rings.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, hold on, I know.
Especially, and this hurts me almost more, considering, as far as I know, I'm not gonna say I know, you know, specific details about Japan or their culture. From what I've heard, Japan's a pretty reserved culture. So even more so than in, like, the States or somewhere else, if you're creeping on some lady, I don't know if she's gonna be able to appropriately respond and tell you to go away or, like, to leave the situation, or even know what to do. They don't typically have these boisterous American dudes coming in and, like, trying to mac on them. So I'm not sure. Oh, God. Oh, God.
A little bit of Japanese. Bango ashiete.
Okay.
Okay? Not awkward at all. Tonight? Nice to meet you. We do a hug. Hug? Hug. All right, bye.
look at... I don't like... I'm not making fun of how this guy looks physically. I don't think that's fair. I do think it's fair to take a look at his outfit, though. And to point out that the hat off to the side like this, it's a warning sign. It's a warning sign, people. Never go full Kevin Federline, okay? Stop with the Pokemon! Why do?
Call you? Okay.
Okay.
I'll call you. And we'll go to we'll go to space station. You have little hands.
Here.
Yeah, I do.
You're a local here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. How do you like living in Vegas?
It's kind of shitty. I've been here my whole life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not that great after a while.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's a lot of fun to be here. I mean, I guess I think it's a lot of fun to be
Well,
here.
yeah, to visit, but
Yeah.
not to like live.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
He's not even, like, there's no such thing as doing a good job at this, because it's bad from the get-go. You shouldn't just harass people randomly. But if you're going to start a conversation with someone with the intent of getting them to like you in some way, you're now the person on the other side of the conversation that's just like, all right, cool, that's super cool, great. Like, you got to add to the conversation if you're trying to have a real conversation. MMO Addicted with 20 bits. He's making an analogy. He's collecting women like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all or something. I hate this, Hannah. Please euthanize me.
Do you work around here? No, you're just hanging out.
Shopping.
Oh, okay.
She's in a mall. She's in a mall?
Night.
Oh, what are you doing tonight?
I went to 2 Chainz concert.
Which one?
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz. Where's that?
It's at Hard Rock.
Oh, okay. I was going to Excess tonight. Do you go there a lot?
Sometimes. The clubs, I've been in the clubs.
Yeah.
So I kind of get sick of them.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, it was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Oh, God. This lady's just trying to pick out cards. Who knows why? Maybe it's a baby shower. Maybe it's someone's birthday. Maybe someone died and she's getting a condolences card. She does not want to be hit on right now. Oh, God. This is a picture moments before catastrophe. This is the last known photo of Hallmark shopper number 2374.
How are you? What's up?
Pretty good.
Yeah? I know it's a little random, but I thought you were attractive and I wanted to come say hi to you.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. I'm Chris.
Claudia.
Nice to meet you, Claudia. Come here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, not yet. 8, 9, 10. Whoa, you're hugging me back.
Did he just, in the middle of like a sentence with her, grab her and force hug her? What is wrong with these people?
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Elmo Addicted, the chloroform was meant to be a joke, not a prediction. Yeah. Maya is bored 20 bits. Don't know if it still exists, but when I was a teen, we had a number here in Sweden you could give out to creep guys, and when they called it, they just came to a machine telling them they had been rejected. Yeah, I think that might exist in the States, too. Hold on. Fake phone number to give out. Yeah, they got him here in the States, too. Mary Sue Rejection Hotline, which will say, "Oh, hello there. If you're hearing this message, you've made a woman feel unsafe and or disrespected. Please learn to take no for an answer and respect women's emotional and physical autonomy. K, thanks. Best of all, it'll send text as well and waits an hour to send the text once it's received one, so you have time to bounce." That's good. That's good. The number, by the way, is, in case you want it to give to someone, in case you get creeped on, is 646-926-6614. Or if you want them to play a Hall & Oates song, 719-266-2837.
About the tools of capitalism.
The rejection hotline, which politely explains the individual that whoever gave them the number is not into them. You could, I guess, the Easter egg hotline when you finish God of War, that's still up, and you could give them that number. Although I think if you give someone an 888 number, they're gonna be like, oh, this is fake. And then there's this one, the loser line, a Seattle radio station phone number that rejected people can call and leave a message. Those recorded messages will sometimes air during the station's morning show. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. What is wrong with them? MMO addicted, I mean, if pressured for a phone number by anyone, I usually give them a number for a telemarketing store, which automatically subscribes them to a shit ton of text services. Nice. Hold on, let me find their other one. Pick up. Okay, here's another one. There was my little pony, my...
You love London?
I do.
I'm Daniel.
Nice to meet you.
I like you.
Why?
You look very, like, I'm attracted to you.
Oh! No one wants you to come up to them on the street and say, hey, you make me horny. No one wants it. No one needs it. No do. Let me strike that. Daddy Sume might be the only person on the planet who would enjoy that. Daddy Sume from chat. But other than Daddy Sume, no one wants that, okay?
Thank you.
Do you like me?
I don't know you.
I don't know you either. Is this creepy or?
Yes.
A tad.
No, I understand. Again, I totally understand the concern that the guy's gonna be crazy and, like, assault you.
There's nothing
but as we've seen, like, some of these dudes are gonna assault you no matter what. So at the very least, I feel like an emphatic yes, this is very creepy. Can we just, in general, stop being coy about this? Can people just start saying, like, this is creepy, you need to leave me alone right now? That'd be great. I understand. There's inherent danger. I totes get that. Everyone should carry pepper spray. Pepper spray it up, people. MMO Addicted, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub.
Why are you recording?
Because it was very hard for me to talk to girls when I was growing up, and, like, until very recently, until I changed my diet. And so now I have way less anxiety. And so I can, like, talk to anyone I want, and it's so fun. Like, it's just, I didn't know you could be this happy, like, talking to people, you know? Yeah.
And that's why you record your conversations with them?
Yeah, because there's a lot of people, guys, who are in the same boat as I was, like, that are too scared. Like, how many guys approached you today, like, in person? Other than, like, homeless people asking for spare change.
Today, none.
None?
Yeah, because I've been indoors all day. I have.
Oh my god. I like you so much.
Oh, God. No. This is not... The immediate acceleration is so off-putting. This is not how people get to know each other. You do not just go up to someone on the street and be like, I like you. You're pretty. You make my pee-pee twitch. Do you want to get to know each other? Oh my god, you're wearing a shirt that says I heart London. Do you heart London? No. This is not how people get to know each other. Stop it.
Like, I'm getting, like, turned on.
Oh god!
There's nothing funny about
this stream was such a mistake. MMO Addicted. Let me touch your skin.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
V'ger6, thank you for subscribing. Uh-oh, time for some gross. Yes, it is.
Like, my dick's getting hard right now.
Oh my goodness, that's
Sorry.
really inappropriate.
Sorry. Because I say what's on my mind. I don't overanalyze things, you know?
I'm not one of these PC cucks who doesn't tell people when I'm horny for them. Oh, you mean the people who are polite? Like, I'm sure there are people who look at other people in public and are like, oh yeah, that person's like super attractive. That's fine. You're allowed to find other people attractive. That's an automatic response. It's fine. It's when you like act on that and harass people or verbally say to them, hey, random stranger, you are turning me on. That's a no-no. Don't do that. Never do that. What is wrong with you?
It's so, I feel so free. This is awesome. This is so awesome.
Maybe feel a little less free. I think you've moved the window for you from way too nervous to talk to anyone, and you way overcorrected to now you're just like telling people you're horny for them. Not good.
Well, I totally understand the need.
Yeah, get in Discord. Baja has a story, I guess, so she wants to hop in Discord. Go for it. I'll open Discord up. Give me a sec. Doon. Okay, I'm in the live room, so let me know when you're in the waiting room and I'll pull you in. Or I guess I should be able to see it, so. He said his dick was hard? Did he say that? I missed that. That's gross. MMO addicted with 20 bits. Also, everyone, a friendly reminder, unless you want to end up like Poland, vote! Oh god, what's this clip? This clip scares me. Hold on, let me open this clip. Go up to someone on the street and be like, I like you. You're pretty. You make my pee-pee twitch. Do you want to get to know each other? Oh my god, you're wearing a shirt that says I heart London. Do you heart London? Go up to someone on the street and be like, Jesus Christ. I gotta stop saying things that out of context are really creepy. Hello? Hello?
What? Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you turn the stream off or down in the background because I can hear myself?
Yeah. I did it.
Okay, thank you. Nightmare EXE with 101 bits, but Hannah, he's free! That's great. With freedom comes responsibility. Responsibility to not be a creep. We're also on a hype train, level 1 with 71%. Nice.
Yay, hype train. So I said in chat that I had a story about a dude that tried to use kind of like pickup artist moves on me to like introduce me to Jesus.
Oh, gee, what? Wait,
Yeah.
so let me be clear. Was he using the same techniques and it was entirely about Jesus, or he was simultaneously being like, hey, I'm horny for you, also, have you met my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
I literally have no idea. I don't know if there is any distinguishing between the two. So basically, this happened to me. I think I was a junior in college, and there were just perpetually people, whenever the weather was nice, that were out proselytizing, either like old pastors handing out Bibles, or like the young, hip, like, it's cool to be Christian people.
Youth pastor. John Phelan won.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 100 bits also.
So Squid, no, he did not say the words, my Lord and Savior Jesus is horny for you. So basically,
I'm horny for Christ.
I was walking with my two roommates, who, like, we all lived together for 3 years. We loved living together. We were constantly doing things. And we were walking, we had like two entrances to the dorm, and by the front entrance, there was a tent set up, and it was like these youth pastors talking about Jesus or whatever. And we went out the back entrance, and we were like going around to get to the parking lot. And I don't know, but always whenever people are proselytizing, they see me and they decide, yes, she's the one. She needs saving. It's like written across my face that I don't believe your bullshit. I was wearing a fake leather jacket with like studs like spiked studs in it. So I was probably
Okay.
I was looking like I probably don't believe in God.
You looked like you were coming out of what's the movie I'm thinking of? Return of the Living Dead. I think that's the zombie movie with the punks in it.
Sure.
Let me read this
and-
bit message real quick. MMO Addicted with 20 bits. Ancient pickup artist story. In the 19th century in Poland, there was a priest whose teaching was that hell was between a woman's legs, and he had the devil in him, and he had to put it in hell. He was caught and tried for rape, and that's how we got the records of it. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Oh, you're fine. But yeah, I think it's just written across my face that, like, I don't know, either that I'm gay or I am an atheist. Because my roommate, she is first generation like immigrant. So she was born in the United States, but her parents are both from India. And she's Hindu. And like in my mind, I would think they would see someone that is very clearly Indian and assume, oh, they're not Christian, and try and like go and convert them. But they always go towards me, which is interesting. But anyway, so this probably at that point, I think I was 20, and this dude was probably like 25, between like 25 and like 30. So we were walking diagonally away from the table, and he saw me, scoped me out, and was like, she's the one I'm going after. And so he came around and he said to me, have I ever told you about Jesus? And I was like, have you personally ever told me about Jesus? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, no, but like other people have. Like, I have friends that think Jesus is okay. And he was like, and I'm paraphrasing a lot of this because it happened so long ago, but he was like, well, do you mind if I tell you about like Jesus? And I was like, I'm an atheist, so I'm gonna pass on that. And he was like, oh, God loves atheists. I love atheists. You know, atheists are wonderful. And like basically just kept saying that he and God have all this respect for atheists, and I don't know what that means, and I don't think that he knew what it means. But he just kept following us, and we had made it almost to the parking lot, and the parking lot is a fair walk from the dorms. And so it was very creepy. He was just standing there. He wasn't acknowledging my friends at all. He was just talking to me, and he kept like trying to get close to me. And then he was like, at some point I said, you know, I don't believe in God. I'm an atheist. Just like, you know, leave me alone. And he was like, well, can I give you a hug? Do you at least believe in hugs? And he like went to try and hug me, and I put my hands out, and I was like, don't touch me. And I said it very sternly. At this point, I think I was in a judo class, and I was very confident that I could flip him because I had just one of my sparring partners was a 275-pound dude, and I had flipped him, and it was so great, and so I was feeling like confident, and I was like just thinking, if you touch me, I will kill you. Like,
you should have flipped him.
And could have flipped him. So I like put my hands out and I was like, do not touch me. And he was like, won't even let me give you a hug. And I was like, no, are you stupid? And finally he fucking left me alone. But it was like that same like, okay, I'm gonna try and like touch them and get close to them and like make them like me. And instead of it being trying to get me to like them so that I'll like date them or whatever, it was trying to get me to like them so that I'll date Jesus.
Gross.
Yeah. Yeah. I've had a lot of interesting experiences with men. Like, there was this one kid, and we went to elementary school together. And then he had a crush on me in elementary school, and everybody, like, I was like, no, like, I don't want to date you. And everybody's like, oh, well, why don't you just give him a chance? And I was like, no, I don't want to give him a chance. And then for high school, my parents didn't want me to go to Flint schools for high school. And so I went to a different school system. And this kid had also moved to that school system like before I got there. And he saw me at our school dance. It was just like, I don't know, snow coming or something. It wasn't homecoming. It was like a smaller dance, but it was like later in the year. And I had literally I had like just sat down, and
I'll get to all these
he
bit
was
messages in a
like-
little bit, by the way, guys.
He was like, you know, I think it's fate that we both ended up here. Like, think that we're supposed to be together. I really like you. Will you go on a date with me? And it was just really fucking creepy. And he kept cornering me at this dance. And finally, like, I got him to leave. And then this dance was the first time that I ever dislocated my patella. At that point, I didn't know that I had EDS, so I wasn't very careful. And I was literally just standing there, and I went to take a step, and all of a sudden, I was on the ground. My kneecap was flipped completely vertically. It was sticking up, like, not out of my skin because my skin wasn't broken, but it, like, you could see that it was not laying flat. It was very gross, and I, like, in my head, like, when something like that's happening to you and you're panicking, the only thing that went through my head was nobody knows what's going on with me right now. We're in a dark gymnasium. I don't even know if anybody knows that I fell over. And so I just started screaming bloody murder. And finally, one of the parents came over and dragged me towards the edge of the wall so that people weren't like stepping on me. And as she was dragging me, the force of that got my kneecap to lay flat back down again. But then this kid, the one that had cornered me, came over and was like, oh my gosh, are you all right? Like, it's okay. I'm going to take care of you. And just being so entirely creepy while I literally couldn't move. He was just being creepy.
Let me tell you where this comes from. As someone who was socialized as a boy, let me explain. I have some insight into this. Young men are raised on a diet of media that teaches them that there is no such thing as being creepy, basically. Media shows that in any situation, all you need is to be super infatuated and persistent with a woman. And if you are, then they will automatically swoon. And if they have any resistance, then really, this is just the first or maybe the second act of a romantic comedy. And if you just try hard enough, eventually you'll win them over. And that's sort of a cultural narrative through line that I think a lot of men don't realize that they're latched onto. So they don't realize that real life isn't like a movie. And if people don't want to deal with you, they don't want to deal with you. Period. And you can't, like, romantic comedy yourself into into a relationship with someone in real life. I have a ton of bit messages I have to get to. One sec.
So let me just finish the story.
Okay.
Just real quick. So then later, like maybe a month later, I was walking out of a classroom and the kid was like down by the lockers, like an entire hallway away from me. And he shouted at me, Baha. Obviously my name is not Baha, but he shouted my name. I have an erection. And I was like, great. That's great.
Baha, what if I shout at you, I have an erection sometime?
I would honestly probably be triggered.
Okay, I won't do that then, I'm sorry.
Like, I appreciate your attraction to me. So it's not the same. However, sometimes my brain doesn't understand that things aren't situations that are bad.
There's nothing funny about the
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I gotta get to these bit messages. Devious Chilster with 20 bits. I've had a run-in with the rare gay person who tries to use these techniques against other gay people. When I didn't fall for it, I was even snickering after they asked my interest, then immediately started going to let's go to my house. They immediately went weirdly feral and go, well, you play D&D, so you're probably not worth the lay anyway. And I was like, what? Yeah, that's very strange. That's why I hate people who were like, hit on you, and then if you like say no, they immediately switch to insulting you. Very, very strange and insecure. Daddy Sume with 50 bits. Oh, this goes both way, Hannah and Baha. Would you take communion if they... Oh, this goes to both Hannah and Baha. Would you take communion if they offered free soda and cookies at the tent? You just have to take communion from them. Like the tent in front of college dorms, like in Baha's story. I mean, I can get my own soda and stuff without dealing with these people, so...
There's 0% chance I would ever take anything from anyone that's trying to proselytize to me. I have, like, back when I was super polite, I would, like, take the Bibles. Now I either tell them straight up to fuck off, because I don't give a shit anymore, or I will take it and immediately throw it in the trash so that I know they can see me. Or I'll rip it up.
Major Dub, thank you for gifting 2 subs. Major Dub, thank you for subscribing with a 4-month streak. Happy sub renewal. What else did I miss? Nightmare EXE. I'm going to get close to them and talk to them and feel them and threaten them, and maybe they'll like Jesus. Yeah, that always works out. Nightmare EXE, thank you for gifting a sub. Still going, sorry. And then Daddy Sume, Hannah, I have an erection. Bonk, horny jail. I think that's it. If I missed any, let me know.
Yeah, I'm super lucky because I'm not like, I'm not like conventionally attractive.
I find you very attractive. I don't agree with that statement, but okay.
Well, I appreciate that. I find you very attractive, and I'm sure you don't agree with that statement.
Sure, I'm not going to say that on stream, though, because then everyone will fight me.
No. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not like, I'm like super short. I'm too blunt. I never dress in a feminine way, especially back in like high school and college and stuff. It was all just sweatshirts. And
Daddy
so like
Sume says, stop negging yourself, Baha. You are cute.
Oh, thank you. But up until like my first year of grad school, I probably looked like I was 12. When I was a senior in high school, people thought that I was in elementary school because I am so tiny and have such a baby face.
That has to do with the EDS, right? I think you've talked about this before.
There's nothing funny about
Yes.
the tools
Yeah.
of capitalism.
People with EDS have like super, like basically super elastic skin, and it causes like velvety skin, so your skin looks really soft and it makes you look younger. But also, so what I'm trying to get at, I'm not trying to like say anything bad about myself. Like, I know I'm attractive. I'm just not like, the stereotypical like blonde hair, blue-eyed, tall woman. And so I didn't get a lot of this stuff. Like, but I got enough to be afraid
Yeah.
of guys. Like someone in chat said earlier, I'm bisexual. I'm attracted to women and men, and people that are not like. Basically, how I define bisexual for myself is I am attracted to the opposite gender. Like all. Okay, I'm like screwing this up. Bisexual to me is I am attracted to my same gender and then other genders. That's the definition I go for. And so my bisexuality leans more towards like feminine because I'm afraid of like the stereotypical like masculine imposing kind of things, and I know that that's not like everybody, like not all masculine people are like that, but it's like a fear, and I can't imagine how like, you know, super attractive women handle that.
Sure. I understand the thought. Basically, even if it's very few men who react violently to being treated like creeps if they are being creeps, if there was a bowl with 1,000 M&Ms in it and they said one of them would kill me, I probably wouldn't eat from that bowl of M&Ms. Maya is bored with 20 bits. Listen to an older lady. You're both beautiful. Thank you. Antipodian Squid with 20 bits. Christians used to set up at my local train station to give out hot chocolate and sweets every Friday night in the middle of the rush commute. And when I worked in the city, they would offer me chocolate and coffee every week, and I would always say no. It was the most self-control I ever showed, all because it came with religion. Oh, jeez. Alright, any more stories?
I don't think so, but I might hang out.
Okay, let me share my screen so you can see the video we're watching. Give me a sec.
To speak your mind.
Can you see and hear that, Baha?
Yes.
Cool.
Express yourself freely, but there's a level of respect and appropriateness that has to be taken into consideration.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's so epic though. These videos, like, they love them. The people.
These are epic bacon videos. Come watch my epic 420 bacon videos where I harass women. Yay!
People love them, but there's a lot of haters also. But it's like, I know. I mean, I'm not breaking any laws.
I don't know enough about the law. In fairness, she hasn't just said go away yet, but if she said go away and he continued, that'd probably be harassment. I'm not sure, though.
No.
By the way, if your only defense in any situation is, well, I'm not breaking the law, probably stop what you're doing. Because if that's your only defense for your actions, you've hit the bottom of the barrel.
Record whoever I want, unless they tell me not to. I think that's what it is, but... wow, my God. I like want to like touch you right now.
Oh, God! Ah! No! No, say this. No, say this. You still there, Baha?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. You just weren't reacting, so I wasn't sure. Jesus.
It's just bad, and I don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be all over you, you know? Like red on that cup. Like red on that heart, you know? Like white on rice, you know? Wow. You're
I feel like that was racist. I feel like that's because she's Asian, but okay.
How you're just acting right now is very calm compared to most people. Like most people like just ignore me or like get out, like stop recording me and stuff. But you're like very, like, I like girls. I mean,
not being screamed at is apparently a good sign. I mean, I guess it doesn't make it. That doesn't mean she wants you here.
There was one the other day that
I feel like these pickup artists are all the nice guy type where they think, oh, I mean, I'm not assaulting them because I'm just talking to them and not leaving them alone. Like, so I'm fine. Like, I'm a nice guy. I'm not like, you know, I'm not forcing them to do anything. I'm just not leaving them alone.
Yeah.
Same thing, right? I was able to just talk calmly, you know?
Oh, thank God that one's over. That one was really bad. In fairness, a lot of them have been really bad.
Can you turn down your volume for your mic in Discord specifically?
Probably.
Just because you're like 1,000 times louder than video.
I'm pretty sure you can turn me down if you click on like my picture. Hold on, wait.
I can yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Hi. Can I tell you something?
Devious Chilster with 20 bits, quote, I like girls. This guy sounds like he just found out what his donger does and is now experimenting with things he found out that girls were a species that exists. Heh, I like girls. Yeah, creep.
Yes. I see you. So cute.
Sorry? Sorry, see me where?
I was on elevator, go down elevator, and
then?
I see you. So cute.
Tell me, Ollie. Okay, thank you.
Me speak little Thai.
You can speak Thai?
Little.
A bit?
Sawadee-ka, kapung ka, and Aroy.
Yeah, that's right. So come here a lot?
Yeah.
Great.
You speak good English.
Yeah, because I'm studying English and my work is about English.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's your work?
What's with all these white dudes going to, like, Asian countries and harassing women, by the way? What's the deal with that? That's a trope so far. Why? Altered Rin with 20 bits. I'm pansexual, and I'm hesitant to go out or talk with cis men because they can be super yucky. I've been attracted to more cis men, but have asked out more trans men because I feel more safe around trans men than cis men. And even as a trans woman who hasn't started her transition, I've gotten several men being creepy to me already. Yeah. Yep. It's not good. No bueno.
Banking. In my country, England, we say that bankers are very mean people.
Is that his attempt at a neg? Is he trying to neg her?
Yeah, my friend David.
You follow me?
I see you on elevator. We're going down elevator. And I say to David, I want to talk to that girl.
You want to talk to me? For what?
That's so fucked.
Yep.
Hey guys, I just thought you all were adorable. I had to say hello. You guys have a good night. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Oh, see, here's the hat. This guy's peacocking with this hat. I think this is the guy from the first video who hit on the woman who was studying for her MCATs. I think this is the same guy.
Oh,
from
no,
China.
it looks like it.
Cool.
Does he have like a channel or something? Ugh.
Cool. How long you guys been here?
I know around there were more, and I looked into this before the stream. There were multiple pickup artist channels back in the day, but around 2011, because of the dubious to straight up like giving advice on like ignoring consent and committing assault type advice, a lot of them got purged around 2011 or so.
In the States.
We're sorry, but we have to go.
Okay.
So we're sorry.
MMO Addicted with 20 bits. So he says he is English, and not to make fun of accents, but he was speaking kind of odd. Is it paranoia, or do you think he was dumbing down his English so the locals would understand him?
Oh,
no
he
idea.
was definitely dumbing down.
Sure. Okay.
That's what it sounded like, because I thought that too. I thought maybe he doesn't speak English as like a first language, but I think he was just trying to insult her intelligence.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Have a great night. Namaste. I'm just fucking with you guys. Where are you guys going? home. Already?
Yeah.
The party hasn't even started yet.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go? It was that bad.
Not really. We should get going.
Absolutely, it's green light. Y'all have a good night.
All right, so what's happening here? We are above the stadium. Mark is doing his YouTube prank. What we're gonna do is...
Oh no, a YouTube prank. YouTube pranks are terrible. That's another stream we should do sometime, watching terrible YouTube pranks. That would be pretty good. With cringe like this, please take this cleanse. Okay, let me take a look. Is this a song? Is this a song that I will get? It's on Spotify, so that concerns me and makes me think I'll get pinged if I...
We're gonna give him instructions in his ear, and he has to like talk to girls and get their numbers. It's gonna be really fun. So let's...
Are there any good pranks? It's a good question. I know I've seen pranks before that at the end I was like, oh, that was nice. No one got hurt. No one was like overly like scared or freaked out. You know what I mean? So I know good pranks exist, but a lot of pranks are just mean. So I don't know.
Try this, okay? Mark, where are you? Huh? Mark, to your right, to your right. Girl in blue, girl in the blue coat, walking alone. Stop her, say Ohayo.
Ohayo.
Anata wa kawaii.
Alabala kawaii.
Say Ohayo.
There's nothing
Ohayo.
Anata wa kawaii.
Alabawa kawaii.
What is she having him say? No song cheese cleanse? I do like cheese.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Can you just walk forward there?
Oh, Devious Shilster says, hello, you're cute. Okay, so she's having him go around. Why? Why is she involved in this?
3 girls by the stairs.
Give me one moment because they've just said hello to their friends.
Stop making excuses, okay? Just go
Making
to the
excuses,
girl.
I like to see you try.
I want you to go up to the girls and say Ohayo gozaimasu.
Huh?
Go up to the girls and say Ohayo.
Hello, Ohio.
Ohayo is hello in Japanese.
Right, and then what?
Yeah, just say Ohayo. How are you?
Ohio.
Ohayo.
How are you? Good? What team are you supporting? Hiroshima.
Okay, can I take a selfie with you girls?
Nice. Hey, you girls very pretty. Can I take a selfie with you? You know what selfie means? Selfie.
Say Chizu.
Jingo.
Chizu.
Hello there.
Your picture with him?
Yes, can, sure.
Okay,
sure.
after you take the photo, give him a signed autograph.
Thank you.
My name
nice
is Mark.
To meet you.
My name is Mark. I'm a striker.
I'm a striker from Seattle Saunders.
Chizu.
Chizu. Hi, cheese. Thank you. MLS, yes. We're promoting here in Japan. Mark. I'm number 8 for Seattle Saunders, and that's my signature.
Okay,
yes,
I think I'm done with this particular video, because this is just a weird prank? I don't know. We can move on to some other stuff. What's up?
So I found another video of that same guy. I think his channel got deleted, but there are other people that have posted
his content.
Videos of him.
Okay.
So I'm putting a link in chat.
Hey guys, no, I saw you guys walking towards me.
Oh no, this is the same night. He's wearing, well, I guess it could be, that just might be the outfit he wears. He's wearing the same hat,
I think he always wears the same thing, because he's always wearing that. There's also one where he apparently attempts to sing Old MacDonald or something.
And the thing is, if he was just like going out to a bar or a club and that was his outfit, it's fine. He looks fine. Like it's a little bit of an ostentatious, like loud hat, but that's fine. You're going out to a club. There's nothing wrong with like looking cool or wearing something you think is nice, even if it's not what people would traditionally wear. That's fine. It's just him being a creep. Why you gotta be a creep?
I thought y'all were adorable. I had to say hello. My name is Gary. Who are you?
I'm Alexa.
Alexa, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Lindsay.
Lindsay, pleasure.
Hi.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy fucking New Year, yeah. What are you guys gonna do to bring in the fucking New Year?
Hanging out. Yeah.
Hanging out?
We're going to our boyfriend's house. So.
Nice. Where's that at?
Around here.
Nice meeting you.
Is he like going up to people's houses and like creeping on them through the window? What?
No. The entertainment.
This is pathetic.
Yeah.
They just shut the light out on him. Jeez. What? He goes by Gary the Blasian? Why? Okay. That's on the street stuff. So let's look at... Oh boy.
Hannah.
Yeah.
There's also, in case anybody is interested, a video from this guy's friend from 2017 that's called In Defense of Gary the Blasian. So I'm going to post that link in chat too.
Okay. MMO addicted with 20 bits. Creeps like this ruined hats for me. This is why my hat collection collects dust, and I had a lot of colorful hats. Blues, burgundies, classic grays, straw hats for summer, and linen caps. Now it's all verboten. I do wonder, and I like hats too. You know, I wear stupid hats on this show all the time. But outside of just like straight up caps, like almost every other kind of hat has been ruined, and I don't know what it is about stuff like Triblies and fedoras that made like nice guy incel neckbeard creeps into them. Maybe it's just because it's not something that gets worn a lot, so they're looking for like an identity and they feel like they can find that in an outfit, so they all kind of gravitated to that. But like, I don't know. And then they all wear them like they're wearing like a t-shirt with Dorito crumbs, but they have like a fedora on. I don't know. It is a shame, because hats can be like a cool thing to pull an outfit together, but they've been basically destroyed by people who have abused the hats. Trilbies. Did I say Triblies? Trilbies. Anyway.
Hey guys, this is Jerry. So, recently I've noticed that some of those Gary the Blasian videos that I filmed back in 2013, and people have been watching them again. So I know a lot of you have questions about Gary, and I lost touch with Gary for a while. By the way, that's not his real name, in case you guys couldn't figure that out, but I lost touch with Gary for a while, but I got back in touch with him, I think 2 or 3 months ago, but I found him again, and then, you know, basically, the reason I'm making this video is I just wanted to update you guys and just break down, you know, why we made those videos, and it's, you know, it's interesting. And looking back on it, I'm a little older. I'm sure Gary's a little older. You can look at it from a different perspective, right? When you're
Devious Jill Show 20 bits. Long story short, it's because the nice guy archetype worked, they think. Back when fedoras were popular, that's their thought process. I've talked to a lot of these people. It harkens back to a time where you could easily get a wife and she stays faithful and submit to you, you know, back in the 1920s. Gross. Gross. Did they miss the memo that also, like, they didn't just wear, first of all, we could talk about, like, the cultural paradigm shift and how at the time women were basically property for their husbands, and that, like, things were not good for women. I'd argue they weren't very good for men either. They weren't good for anyone, but particularly, like, women. Not great. Not only that, though, like, what's up with the people who wore, like, the trilbies and the fedoras, but, like, they don't wear a whole suit either. They're just wearing it with, like, a t-shirt or something. Like, people wore really formal clothes back in the day. Just seems like a lazy way to try and connect yourself to some, like, I don't know, Frank Sinatra type. It's very weird.
When you're on the ground, when you're kind of doing those things, it's hard to step back or look at it from above. But I want to just give you guys sort of an analysis / an update, since I'm sure a lot of you were creeped out. Some of you found it funny. Some of you were like, probably.
So was this the guy that was filming the videos for this Gary guy? He was the guy who was holding the camera?
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Sorry, I forgot that I was actually in Discord and could actually chat. So he was filming them, but he also participated in some as well. Like the one I sent you where they go randomly proposing to people in Philadelphia.
Okay. Logarth with 20 bits, a trench coat and a Japanese steel katana. That's the look. I'm addicted with 20 bits. I had a day 3-piece matching this hat. Oh my goodness. That's, all right. Seems a little, anachronistic, but whatevs. Where did the video go? There we go.
Talking shit about him, and the first thing I want to emphasize is, Gary, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. There's a reason I hung out with him back in 2013.
He was probably a great guy to you because you're a dude and he doesn't want to bang you. Like, he's clearly not a good guy, though, or at least he wasn't. If you treat certain people really well and you treat other people like garbage, guess what? You're a garbage person. Treating some people that you identify with well while treating other people you don't identify with really badly, one doesn't, like, the good does not make up for the bad, right? However, bad can overshadow the good, and it almost always does. You can't just be like, he was a good guy. No, he wasn't. We saw the videos. He's a creep. MMO addicted with 20 bits. It was for the horse races when my brother was still a sportsman there. At least that, it's like the Kentucky Derby when people wear those big floppy hats and drink mint juleps. It's a little different, so I get that.
In 2014, and he was a good guy. And if there wasn't redeeming features about him, I would have not hung out with him. But as you can tell from those videos, I mean, the reason why Gary got into all that pickup stuff, and this is something I really wanted to emphasize to you guys, just that all of us have moments in life, time periods in life when we're lost. Hell, I've been lost most of my life, man. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing in high school. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing in college. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing after college for many years. When I met Gary, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And like, honestly, I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but at least I have a direction in life. I have a goal. I'm taking classes. I'm moving up ranks in the corporate world. So I at least have things to do to keep my mind from freaking out and to keep my mind from doubting myself, right? But I wasn't always like that. So I totally understand what Gary felt. And I think Gary just had more extreme anxiety than the normal person. And, I'm an introvert, and I've spent many, many years trying to learn to quote-unquote extrovert to be better in American society, because American society, if you don't talk much in a meeting, if you're not interacting with people when you're supposed to interact with people, they think there's something fucking wrong with you, right?
MMO addicted with 20 bits. Fun fact, when I was a little and still learning in class, I said, my brother is a horse racist.
So it's the extroverted American society. And so Gary is even more introverted than I am. I remember from what Gary told me, like, things just happen in his head. It's hard for him to get out of his head. And so I understand why there's the appeal of pickup. The pickup a lot of times appeals to introverts because it's like we're killing two birds with one stone. We're getting rid of anxiety and we're practicing talking to girls. It's like...
But you're not, though. You're not doing that. If you wanted to practice talking to women, you could just talk to women in your everyday life, and not like a creep. Don't just walk up to people and, like, have a conversation with a stranger, but, I don't know, in your place of work. I'm sure there are opportunities in the break room or during the course of the day that you could talk to people that you work with who happen to be women. And as it turns out, having conversations with women, not really that much different than having conversations with men. They're all people and you're in a formal work environment. It's pretty standard, Same with school. Like, I'm not telling you to go bother people in your school library, but if you're, like, in class, and I don't know, there's probably times when you could be like, oh, hey, did you take the notes from last week? Did you get this? What did you think of that test? I don't know. There are natural situations in life where you can talk to other human beings without it being this creepy moment where you go and you, like, ambush someone with your social anxiety. Like, social anxiety can be a real problem. I understand that. I've dealt with that. I'm better at it now, but nonetheless, we all deal with a certain level of it. The answer to that problem is not, I'm going to go harass people, as if that needs to be said.
It seems like the dream remedy, right, for people who are introverted, who just, not only are they introverted, a lot of times shyness comes with introversion, right? You can be a person who thinks out loud, who...
I don't even think I want to watch the rest of this video. I don't really care what this dude's justifications are for hanging out with that dude and being a creep. Like...
Yeah, I had no idea what this video was gonna say, so I was just letting everybody know
MMO
that
addicted.
it existed.
Sure. MMO addicted with 20 bits. Less fun fact, he's a regular racist now. Also, you gotta fix your bank, Hannah. I got charged my interest for being under zero balance last month, and it came to a grand total of 0.03. That's nice. Speaking of which, if you want to help my bank account not be in the negative tomorrow when it's a business day, you could help donate $1 or $2 to the tip goal. Which is at... Hold on.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Maya is bored with 20 bits. Thank you. I'll read your thing in a second. At this link. Don't feel obligated. If I gotta eat those late fees, I will. I get paid in the next week. Devious, or how much do you need? The things on the screen. I'm a little over halfway to my thing. Devious Chillster with 120 bits. Oh wait, I missed one. Maya's bored with 20 bits. Effing hell, I used to be a literal selective mutist like Raj in Big Bang Theory. That was me, but with guys. I could spend entire evenings unable to talk. Still didn't make me a creep. Sure. Devious Chillster with 120 bits. The talk of racism reminded me, weird story, you don't see a lot of black people back in the town where I was born, and some of my family was hardcore racist, so I got exposed to a certain word for a while. I basically accidentally outed an uncle who has since been disowned by our family by having him taking me to a candy store and there pointing at one of the people there and getting, "Uncle, it's one of those," and then racial slur. You were talking about, yeah, that was a day. Guy was kind to me, though. Can you make a tip or donate command? That's actually a good idea. Okay, let's see the video of them proposing to random people in Philadelphia. It's only 2 minutes long. And then we're probably going to get off the man on the street stuff for a little bit and look at the actual lessons that these pickup artists look at. Some of this might be from the TV show, The Pickup Artist. Some of it's probably from Mysteries, other stuff, but we'll look at that in a minute.
I'm gonna get off of Discord.
Okie dokie.
Bye, chat.
I love you.
I love you, Hannah.
Bye.
Bye.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Bellstar with $5. Get your money right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Actually, I will make a tip command right now, just real quick, before we start this video. Streamlabs. Commands. Oh, I do have a tip command already. It's already there. It's just !tip. Oh, Bailey Quinn added it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Nice. So let's watch this last video and then we'll move on.
You want to get married for 5 minutes?
Thank you, mods, for always being cool, by the way. We have the best mods. The best. The mods we have, they're fantastic. They're the best.
Minutes?
Excuse me?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, home. Will you marry me?
Excuse me, 1 second. Will you marry me? Sorry, no.
No, why not? You want to get married for 5 minutes?
Not particularly.
Really? How about 3 minutes?
No.
No? 2 minutes?
No.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Will you marry me?
My Trump voice is horrifying. It's not even good.
Hey, excuse me. Will one of you marry me? Really? Just for 5 minutes? Straight up. Just right now. Do something crazy.
Sorry, I gotta go to work. No.
You're beautiful, I'm beautiful. Let's get married.
No, don't touch people in public that you don't know. Don't touch people in private that you don't know. But like, what?
Okay.
Right?
Unfortunately, it's never that simple.
What about 1 minute?
No.
Come on, I'm a nice guy, you're a nice girl.
I just don't ever want to get married.
Come on. No, she won't even talk. What about you? You want to get married?
Mom, is it okay?
No, for real. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity
I know.
to marry me.
Let's get married, just for a little bit.
Yeah.
You'll get some money out of it. You
Yeah,
know?
no.
I'm pretty well good.
Are you on?
What's that? Gotta talk to your mom?
No.
Yeah, come on.
I never get to talk to her.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna propose to her. I'm gonna ask her for your permission.
We can pretend for 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes, okay. All right, so we're married for 5 minutes. Where will we go for our honeymoon?
Here.
Here?
We're being videotaped.
Yeah, this is like a part of a social experiment, but
It's a social experiment, guys and gals, I guess. If you're making a YouTube video and you're just doing some dumb shit, and then when someone asks why you're doing the dumb shit, if your excuse is I was doing a social experiment, you can fuck right off with that, okay? Are you a sociologist? Do you have a degree in sociology and you're doing an experiment? Or are you an idiot with a camera? Ask yourself these questions. These are fundamental, important questions, okay?
but thanks for being a sport.
Like, is that a mic on you?
Yeah. She's not with us.
We'll do a cleanse after this.
But we are filming over there. So how about on camera? Come on, 5 minutes.
Wait, what are you doing?
We're just proposing marriage to people, and you three are cute.
The middle woman's face is just like, what the fuck is this new fresh hell today? Every day, it's a new thing with these people.
No? No marriage? Okay, all right.
You want to marry me? Vuoi sposarmi?
What is your favorite pickup line?
Pickup line.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.